So, Tom, it must have been a frustrating start to the season for you, but how good is it to be back in amongst the squad and playing games again?
Yeah, it's nice. Injuries are obviously part of the game. It's such a bad time to do what I did, and obviously a long time getting it diagnosed properly, and then working my way back to fitness from there. So yeah, it was tough, but as you say, so nice to be back. You miss going out with lads every day. You're stuck in the gym, but I'm back now and it's behind me, and hopefully I can kick on.
Well, that was really one of the questions. When you are stuck in, how important is it still to get that interaction with your teammates, after they've been training, that kind of thing, just so you keep feeling involved?
Yeah, you've got to try and be a part of the group and help in any way you can. You miss the highs when the lads are winning, and you sort of still feel the lows. So it can be a hard place, but as I say, hopefully that's behind me now. There's obviously lads who are longer term injured than me, and it's tough, and you need to try and keep them embedded in the group and stuff like that. So it's it's never nice, but as touch wood, hopefully it's all behind me.
And what's that like when you are training in the rehab with your other injured players as well? Are you supporting each other as well?
Yeah, of course, you've got to. You get close with those lads because you're with them most hours of the day. And yeah, you're trying to get each other through it, and hopefully the lads adapt to me, and hopefully they're doing that now while they're in the gym, working hard towards fitness.
And I know you would have been rather than playing. There's been some new personnel that Tranmere defence as well this summer. How much have you enjoyed watching them playing this season?
Yeah, they've done well. There's obviously competition for places, and coming back, you obviously sometimes need that bit of luck to get yourself in, and it looks like I've been handed that at the minute, so it's up to me to take it and hopefully show the manager what I'm capable of.
Is that is there pressure on you there to perform because you want to keep it aside when you do come back after suspension?
Yeah, but I think being at Tranmere, there's always pressure. Last year when myself and Clark were playing, we felt that week in, week out, even though we weren't playing most games. So it's something that you've got to keep on top of, and you've got to embrace it, and then use that as a positive to help you perform.
And it has been a young defence as well, so they have performed really well, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. They've done really well. It's one of them where we've always had a good defence here, and something to build on, and then it's just about putting it all together and getting results. And we've obviously not won for a few games, and it's down to us now to put that right Saturday.
And you have got the second best defensive record in League Two as well, but it's not always down to the defence, it's down to the team as a whole for their defensive aspect of it as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's always been the case since I've come here. The manager's always said that it's a team job going both ways, and so not only do they help out in defence, we've got to try and help out going the other way and chip in with a few goals. So it's a structure that we work on, and hopefully we can keep it going moving forward and pick up some results.
And Daniel Simeon, he got sent off against Wimbledon. He's apologised on Twitter saying about how it was like, a rush to the head, and he said age doesn't come into it. He is only 20. I've just been speaking to Nicky about it. It's a learning experience for him, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, and that's why you go out on loan at that age, I suppose, to come up against things like that and then learn how to deal with it. And I'm sure that it won't happen again from his point of view, and it's something that he will learn from because he's only young. So I think he's done really well since he come in, and hopefully, this is another thing that he learns on his, and hopefully he goes on to have a long and successful career.
When Jordan Turnbull, he was in the League Two team this season last season. So how impressed have you been with him since he's been in? Yeah,
he's a good player, really good player. Played against him last year and was impressed at their place. So yeah, he's a good player. He's one of them that is going to come in and slot straight in and do a good job. So it's he's fitted in really well, and he's obviously a good player to have in the squad.
Any beard envy there?
Oh, massively. I think you'd be strange if you didn't have envious of that. So it's my November's not done so well this year, but Jordan's is pretty special.
And we say about Turnbull's suspended, so is Simi. You've got that chance now with the other defenders as well to stake that claim for a place in the side. Is it easy kind of getting to know other players, how they play, because you've been training with them also? I know you've been injured, but is it easier to get to know the new players because you've been training with them on the pitch?
Yeah, of course. I think being outside 4 or 5 days a week with players, you know their strength, their weaknesses, how they play, and it's something that whoever gets picked on Saturday has to go in and perform. There's no two ways about it. So I think the relationships you build in training and stuff like that, they do help you, and they will help us on Saturday. And the main goal of Saturday is obviously coming back with 3 points. So we've just got to perform as well as we can, and make sure we get the points and get back on the coach.
So you haven't had a league win for since October. How important is it, do you think it is, to start to try and get a win soon, because you've got that busy Christmas break up as well, so you want to be going into there with confidence and momentum, don't you?
Yeah, we've had a meeting this week about goals we want to achieve and how we're going to attain that, and that's important. We want to set ourselves those things, and as you said, there's over the Christmas period, games are thick and fast. I'd say not as thick and fast as they have been in previous years. We do have a bit of a break after the 17th, but it's one of them where every game's important. Every game, as Tranmere, we want to go out and get 3 points. So we'll take every game as it comes and hopefully pick up as many points as we can.
And you're only 5 points off the playoffs as well, so you're still on target to get into those positions by May.
Yeah, definitely. That's the aim. I don't think we can sit back and look at it all like we've missed a chance, because there's so many games to go. We're not even at the halfway stage yet, and I know with the players we've got in the changing room, we can always pick up points. So it's about focusing on the next one. That's Saturday, and we go there full of confidence and looking to get 3 points.
And Mickey was just saying before about how it's about taking your chances now as well. It's probably around the whole team to take their chances whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, like that's one of the basics of football, is taking your chances when they arrive, and it's one of them at the minute where we don't seem to be doing that, but I'm sure it'll come. We just need to each do our jobs. We need to keep it out of the back, and then we need to try and score at the other end. That's just a simple thing of football. So yeah, we go there full of confidence, and I'm sure we'll do all right.
I think it is a case of, like, if you just do score a goal, confidence then runs through the side, and you'll get another one as well.
Yeah, you'd like to think so. We've had a really good week training this week. It's been the level's gone up massively, and the goals are flying in. So it's one of them where it does breed confidence, and I'm sure if we get one, we'll get 2 and 3, and hopefully put in a good performance.
And good away form breeds confidence as well. You've beaten your last 5 in the league. You won 3 of those games as well. So you must go to Northampton and then Grimsby next week, feeling confident that you can do well on the road.
Yeah, which is something that we lacked last season. I feel like there's been an improvement in results away from home, which is obviously good. And yeah, we go into the next couple, and we'll be looking to get maximum points.
And the difficulty is then matching that at home as well, and there's getting good results home and away. So then at least you'll then move up the table. Yeah,
that's it. Was the last game was a bit of a false economy, because we played the majority of the game with 10 men, and it's one of them where we're going out in the second half looking the better team. So I think we'll always perform well at home. I've got full confidence in the lads and the staff that we can always churn them out at home. And then we seem to have picked up a bit away as well. So it's just about marrying them together, and then kicking on for the rest of the season and seeing where we end up.